Hello everyone, good afternoon. I'm Wendy, and on behalf of Circle 96 and Corporate Feng Shui Guru, a very warm welcome to Straight Talk Feng Shui Review on Passir Ris 8 today. Firstly, before I hand you over to the team of masters, I'd like to thank our sponsor, namely Tonino, Lamborghini, Renault Talk, as well as Sky Creation. Now it's my great pleasure to introduce to you our masters. Today we have Master KK Xiao, our senior modern Feng Shui consultant, who is an expert on good food as much as he is in Feng Shui. He was a non-believer in Feng Shui till his wife, Master Sharon Fong, proved him otherwise. Now he is an author of 3 books on the art till date and the co-founder of Circle 96 as well as Corporate Feng Shui Guru, serving both the individuals and corporations for all Feng Shui needs, ranging from Feng Shui audit, name card designs, name selection, numerology, Bazi divination, to name a few. May we welcome Master KK Xiao.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. Nice to see you all. Thank you, Wendy, for introducing me.
My pleasure. Okay, with him together, we have Master Sima Sim, who is known for his great depth and insight, especially in Bazi. He is also an author and is frequently invited to talk to share his mastery. Master Sima Sim is also a teacher assistant for Grandmaster Huang Youyi in 2012 in the Technical Mastery class. Master Sim?
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, hope that the session later will give you some sights on the Passir Ris 8 itself, and hope that it will help you to do the selection and the feng shui of your good home later on. Thank you.
Okay, together with us this afternoon is Master Eric Leong as well. So besides feng shui, he also specializes in divination. Often we call him our walking crystal balls. He is a man of few words, but when he does decide to speak, his sharp and accurate insights and observation leaves many people speechless. He was also a teacher assistant in Practical Mastery class. Master Leong?
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome, and I hope we're going to have a great session today. All right, thanks, Wendy.
Definitely. Last but not least is our Master E.L. Fong. He's born into a family of Feng Shui master and has been practicing his art for 40 over years. He's a walking Feng Shui dictionary who is well versed in all sub-branches of Feng Shui. Master Fong uses his talent and experience to improve the lives of many people around him. Let's welcome Master Fong.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. 大家好，今天我们会讲一些Passir Ris 的看图纸、谈风水，希望大家会喜欢。谢谢。
一定会的。Good, well, without further delay, I would like to pass the time over to all our masters and let's have a Feng Shui review on Passir Ris 8. Masters?
Good afternoon. If people are wondering why we are still doing this or why we are doing this, is because we are not paid by any developers or property agents to do this. So everything we say would be strictly based on what we see, what we feel, and what we saw. Okay, strictly based on feng shui and nothing else. We're not going to bring in the financial aspect of the property. We're not going to bring in the structure or architectural or aesthetic of the structure, or the property. Okay, so I'll start off first by sharing the screen, and I hope everybody can take a look at it and closely and can see something. Can you all see? Yep. Yes. Good. Thank you so much. Okay, so what we have here is it should be a straight talk. The reason why it's straight talk is because we're not going to say anything outside what we don't believe in. All right, no reserve, means whatever we see, whatever we saw, we will share. We will not hold back. Or that's the main reason why it's called straight talk. Okay. Before we begin, we'd like to welcome Linda Sui. Good afternoon. We'd like to welcome Marcus Wong. Good afternoon. Jaro Ho. Good afternoon. And Vincent. Good afternoon. And Wee Tai. Good afternoon. And of course, we have very nice Thomas. Good afternoon. Thank you for turning into our long-awaited Passir Ris 8 condo review. Before we begin, we also like to share everybody that we have 3 books written, and we don't know whether you have these 3 books or not. Not to worry. At the moment, we got these 3 books. If you want it, we can have it now. Wendy it's gonna give it to you later via the link. Would that be okay, Wendy?
Yes, definitely. I'll do that with pleasure.
Okay, good. Masters, can you please talk a bit about the Passir Ris first, because I got a bit of technical issues here.
Okay.
As usual.
I think
As usual. Okay, please go ahead.
for the place, when we look at it, currently if we go there, I think there's nothing but the piece of empty land, right? But if you look at the map itself, I think there are a lot of things that you can find that it will affect the area. So when we look at it, normally we look at the map and divide it into 8 sectors, right? So that's from the north to the northeast, east, and southeast, and so on and so forth. So normally when we analyze sector by sector and see what are the elements in each sector that will affect the particular place. And also because this place is really big and depends on the unit that you're going to pick later on. So the north or the northeast area, it might not be similar to all the units, right? So anyway, we just pick an area that, is the center of the map, and then we try to analyze it from there. And starting from the north, I think, Master KK, you see a lot of green patches left.
Yeah, let me just also run through what Master Simas has just mentioned. So we're actually using the street directory. This map is actually provided by the good people of street directory. I strongly suggest everyone who wants to purchase a property, download the app of street directory. And as you can see, we did not remove any of the app's advertisement from street directory, because this street directory is given to us for free by the good people of street directory. We do not want to destroy their income by removing all the advertisement in there. Hence, you'll see some advertisement in there. The street directory people are very good. They actually colored up all the buildings in different colors, and this is very good for people who are like us and yourself, selecting a property. You want to be very clear and what are the properties you are looking at, or rather what kind of surrounding you have. So give you orientation. We want to place your property, which is Passir Ris 8, right in the center of your map, and then followed by plotting out the 8th sector. Okay, we have the northwest from the left, north from the center, and northeast top right hand corner, all right, followed by east, southeast, south, southwest, and west. Today we'll start talking about the north, followed by northeast. We'll go one round clockwise. Correct, now, masters? Okay, and then from there we will talk about the good things and the bad things, all right? And it's all based on our knowledge, based on our view. Okay, good. Like what Master Simas said, I will just talk about the north side first. I don't like the north side. So a bit of a Feng Shui technical aspect. North is actually talking about the water element. All right, the water element. The north is also the year 2020. Water elements, there's this thing about the kidney. All right, kidney is also symbolized in the north sector, which we really don't like it. We felt that Singapore has a 3:1 people who has a lot of kidney issues, diabetic issues. So there's a lot of greenery over there, and there's also a football club over there. So I really don't like it. And further up, there's a Costa Groove construction going on the HDB site. I don't like it. What say you, Masters?
I think green patches over there is not so good for the north, because north water, right? And then the green patches is the wood. And actually, if you go further, there's a fire elements over there. There's a eatery slightly north, but you can't see in the map. So it means that you really go overseas for these sectors itself. Go far enough. Probably is good. Yeah, and also for the football club, right? Currently, it's nothing. It's nothing. But later on, would it be there or not? We don't know, because the effect will come 12 years later, because 2020 is last year. So if you want this year's is 2021, and 12 years after 2020 is the 2032. So we don't know whether that will be there or not. So if that is not really going to be there, like, anything can happen, right? So I think it's good, that, the thing. However, because the park over there, I think it's going to affect very badly. So a lot of exhausting of the energy, is going from the north, not so good for this particular units over here.
Totally agree.
Totally agree. Yeah, totally agree with both of you. Yeah, because it's so exhausting. So there's a lot of output, okay, from the north. So that means it's also weakens the north. So weakens the north meaning health-wise, kidney-wise, thinking. Okay, years also represents the north. So this part is pretty weak. So there's a lot of output. Then it is kind of tiring. Okay, and especially north. North also represent the second boy. Okay, that means the boy in line. That is first boy or second boy. This will be representing the second boy. Yeah, it's pretty bad here. I see. I don't like this. Yeah.
Yep. Good.
I see.
Master Feng, what have you got to say? 你觉得怎么样？这个北方？
大家就看了这么多这个缺点在这里，不过大家也不要担心，大家花了那么多钱，你也选物质的时候要非常的小心。当然，你这边有一些物质你可以选到不会有这么大的问题，但是你要很小心哦。如果你选到靠近那个地方的，当然你会有这种肾啊这种比较差一点。如果你家里有那个甜尿病历史的人就要注意一下了，而且这个地方呢，它会影响到你掉头发，会磨大掉因为肾非常重要所以大家要保护好。当然，你选房子的时候要远离那个草地不是说你一看到那个草地就很好很漂亮，而且要注意这个北方不要有缺角当然还有很多的小细节。我们会帮你做很好的选择的，放心好。
哎，Master Feng 一讲到头发就有点敏感呢，这个不要讲头发嘛。
我们讲述
事实嘛，事实。
Steady lah. Okay, so actually, I honestly think this north is really what I really don't like lah. And if you are experiencing some big transition in 2020 last year, then this place is really something that you want to take a look. Look and given a choice, I'll avoid it lah. What do you all think, Master?
Actually, this plot of land is so big. There bound to be some very good units over there. So just to avoid this north, then it will be quite okay. Yeah.
Okay. I think let's talk about the northeast sector. Come, Masters, please go ahead first. This time we ask Master Eric. Master Eric, please tell us more about northeast.
Yes.
What do you think?
Okay, northeast sits on the year 2021 and 22. Okay, and this is also representing the earth element. And if you can look at the map, about northeast that area, there's a bus interchange. There is churches, Presbyterian churches and river life churches. Then churches are representing matter element, whereas it sits in the earth sector, it's exhausting the earth sector. So it will be a tiring year for whoever that is staying there in the year 2021 and 22. Okay. Yep.
I see mangrove swamp over there also, no? Which means that early this year, if someone that intend to select this one, and then your luck will be probably encounter some pressure. If you intend to buy this place and then and you encounter some pressure at the moment, probably need to consider twice how to deal with this problem first. Yeah, but later on we will see a good things about this place. But currently I'm talking about if you feel that currently got some pressure, yes, because beginning of the year of 2021, you can see that this mango swamp is going to affect you. And also downtown east is there. Yeah, downtown east is there. Although we can see the Arana Country Club are also there. Yeah, which is good. Yeah, but downtown east is bigger. Yeah. So what do you say?
So it's the mangrove swamp. It's not mango from Golden Mile. Okay, good. Just want to clarify. Did I say something sensitive?
Sure.
洪師傅到你啦，俾我哋嘅意見好唔好？
我家陣這個地方看起來是蠻大的壓力的，但是不要緊你把壓力化成動力，也是一個好的正能量的能力。 好吧？但是这边有一点反攻哦，你要小心一点。这边是的确是对我们的人的身体，比如说你的肠胃啊、你的脊椎骨啊、你的背呀、都有一点影响的，尤其是小孩子的脊椎啊这种都要注意。还有就是要注意一点皮肤啦。皮肤病的问题啦，还有皮肤敏感的问题，这些都是你要注意的。当选房子的时候，你就要注意这个方位了，好吧？好了。
Don't agree with Master Fong. Actually, also there's another concern for health. If you are somebody or your family members has some sinus issue, this is also a place that you want to avoid. All right, northeast represents the body parts, the nose sector. All right, so if you have some ENT problem, especially the nose, and then the ear, because a north represents the ear, you want to try to relook at this property again. Okay, so there's a lot of wood elements, and then there's a lot of downtown east is also happiness and kind of fun fair kind of things, also matter elements, and then your community center. All these are not very conducive for a northeast sector. Northeast sector also represents a career of family members, also represents family happiness, also represents children, all the little children at home. Also, if you're bosses, then it will be your employee. If you're a manager, then it's all your subordinates. If you're a business owner, if you're a company. So if you are not careful with your northeast, all these may suffer. Okay, and we're talking about the year 2021 and 2022. Which is these 2 years. So the next question a lot of people will ask us is, hey, I have not moved in yet. I shouldn't be worrying. Well, the very fact that if you like this property, the moment you indicate that you like this property, your energy is there, we are able to tell you you may face some difficulty or atrocity in the year 2021, 2022. What say your master?
Yeah, you feel that you're very happy, and you got a lot of money to invest. Yeah, yes. This year probably you are thinking of spending money, because one of the hidden thing that that you want to spend money is this word loyang. Master, loyang is brass. Brass is metal, and there are many word loyangs over here, and then it's hidden. So it means that internally you intend to spend a lot of money at this juncture. Yeah, watch out.
Okay. So you
it's weak. Yeah. Though if this northeast if it's weak, and if the northeast in the house unit is not a missing corner, don't worry. On the Feng Shui aspect, that can be solved. Okay, to strengthen the northeast.
Yeah, it's protruding at the northeast. Yes. Yeah, because really have money to invest, and the investment may give you return. Yeah.
However, what if it's missing, Masters? Master, please come enlighten us. What if the northeast sector of your house, your floor plan is missing, and with such situation as a northeast sector in the near Passir Ris 8, what do you think? What will happen? Masters, any masters want to answer this question? What is missing?
And then it's a double impact.
Yeah.
It's a double impact. I think from health wise,
basically, if it's missing, the kind of support you needed comes very hard. Yeah, you beg for support, but it comes very hard. Yeah, 没有得到贵人的帮助. Everything you must do it, but all on your own by yourself.
Correct. Basically, I felt that if northeast sector in your house, in your floor plan is missing, with such a stressful northeast sector outside of your property, the chances of developing depression is pretty high. Okay, it's pretty high. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are really interested in Passir Ris 8 and you want to get a property in Passir Ris 8, before you actually get a property in Passir Ris 8, you really want to select a property that has no missing corner in the northeast sector, because the northeast sector is really not promising. With a missing corner, it's just a just the double punishment to you, and the chances of having depression is really double up. Okay, Master Fong, 有冇加？
还有呢，如果你想要生男孩的话，这个地方也是不可以有缺陷的哦。还有北方这两个方位，注意哦。也新婚夫妇要非常注意。
对了，其实 actually for people who are thinking of planning a family home, your northeast sector is very important, because northeast sector basically means children, symbolize children. So northeast sector is missing, or northeast sector is stressful, difficult to have a second generation. Correct or not, Masters? Do you all agree?
Yeah, correct.
Good.
And especially it's exhausting. Exhausting means that you need to try many times.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
The trying
Okay.
part is not the issue, lah. You know, it's the result that doesn't produce. That's the problem. Okay. Okay.
Don't go KTV and try.
Alright. Today's
Alright.
sensitive,
Mm.
now market also
Masters.
got problem with it,
Now only 2 can go out only.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's quite a few alarming issues so far. So what about the East
Yeah.
sectors? Any issues with the East sector so far?
All right, good. Come,
Good.
Masters, what do you think of the East sector? I personally feel that the first sun, depend on which block you are buying actually, because this development is very big. It stretches from the north to the south, very big property development. So certain blocks, certain units are pretty good, certain are not so good. So if your son is somebody like, for example, if you are staying in the block 12, I will think this would be a good place for you to purchase, because block 12, the east directly is your MRT station. And if you are staying in block 12 and your children, your first son is not very outstanding, if by buying block 12, you will enhance the son's ability and capability. Having said that, doesn't mean that your son will not have any issues in terms of his temperament, because there are a lot of schools over here. You have Haixing Catholic School, you have Kasarina Primary School, you have Pasir Ris Crest Secondary Schools, a lot of schools. All right, meaning to say the son probably his temperament is very, very jittery, short fuse. Come, Masters, what do you say?
There are people saying that a lot of school means very good. A lot of school school got tak cek but not at the east, not at the west, not at the wrong location. So at the wrong location, it might give you a lot of pressure also, because the energy from the school at the east itself, you can see that the 3 in a row, if you just at the same direction that to your east, then the 3 in a row is a triple exhausting, and it means that you study, but you cannot get the result you want. So it's triple the effort, but only 1 return. Also very, very jialat. But when you select the correct one, right, Master Fong, select another one and make this school at the northeast, then you'll be good.
Actually, there are some good stuff over here at the east side. The east side down there, you see the interchange, the MRT, hawker center, sports center. All these are pretty good supporting. Okay, the schools come into effect, maybe certain period. Maybe for young people, the leg injuries or limb injuries, but that could happen. For working adults, it could be so-called stagnant in growth or being pressured, and then there's not much progress. Yeah, that's what I say. There's a 50-50 chance here. Yeah.
Hey, actually, Master, you say is correct. You see, the school is quite far away. Then nearer one is all the good one. Then don't forget there's this the pond over there. The pond also quite big, no? Beside the MRT, and then this White Sand Shopping Center also there. Wow, I think nearer is good, but further after the river, the Sungai Tampines, then it's all the schools.
I think nearer also,
Good.
I think nearer also signifies that if it's a working adult, locally you are able to perform better than overseas, because once you cross over the river, that means it signifies that it's an overseas, in terms of how we view it in Feng Shui. Yeah.
I think let's explain to the audience the significance of when we say the first son, the second son, and the third son. So when we say the first son, it would be the firstborn boy in a home. Regardless whether there are 2 sisters or 3 sisters above him, the moment he's a firstborn boy, he is considered a first son. Subsequently, the second son, that means he must have an elder brother above him. If he has no elder brother above him, he's just a second boy. If there's an elder sister above him, he's not a second son. The second son must have an elder boy above him. All right, so it's the third son. The third son means there must be 2 elder brother above him before he can be considered a third son. Subsequently, for a similarity, rather for the first daughter, second daughter, and third daughter. When we say the second daughter, there must be the first sister. There is 1 elder sister, and when we say the third daughter, there must be 2 sisters above her. Above her. All right.
Yeah.
So just want to clarify on that part before we actually continue. So people are very blur what's going on. Okay. So, yeah. All right. So Master Feng, come. What do you think?
哎呀，这边呢、好坏参半啊。你说好的呢，这个是一个好的，是大儿子的文昌位啊。这个你可以使他读书很好啊，但是有了学校之后，他不听老师说啊，那你有什么办法？又脾气又比较急躁，对吧？所以就没办法了。但是你看那边又有水呢，有水有河哦。那个孩子呢，可能会有一些地方呢，看到这条水的时候，他就比较懒散了啊，他不会懒散，懒得出门了，他就喜欢吃咯。但是你要注意哦，吃要小心哦，这边会犯那种肝病啊 ，hepatitis A 跟 B 哦，要小心。
不可以吃ham哦。
啊，对，ham 不要吃太多，不要去 KTV 吃 ham，OK？还有就是要小心啊，这个要选 block 的时候，你要看哦，你看到外面的是什么东西，因为这边好坏参半，真的是很难说得准啊。好哦，所以要这边的位置可以调好的，这个没有大的关系，这个对，好的就是这样。
Actually, there's a food hawker center over there, like what Master Feng just mentioned. This boy may like to have food. May like his food. He's quite a foodie. Okay.
Yeah.
I also agree with what Master says that Master Feng said because there's water element there. This boy also a bit lazy, a bit not motivated because spoon fed ma. Huh? Everything father, mother, akong, ama, teacher, all spoon fed. All pamper him too much until he a bit not so motivated lah. Huh? And of course, there is a sports hall over there. Of course, this person also is very sporty, very athletic. The past institution shows me that he's also a very busy, also somebody that has light movement. All right, he is highly chances are if he's not been taken care well, he may have an ADHD. Okay, so give him less sugar. Give him less sugar. All right, and then hopefully, because of a lot of green patches over here, a lot of schools, a lot of green. Grass field, and then there's also some pond and some Pasir Ris park over there. So this boy, generally speaking, is quite a friendly boy. He means to have a lot of friends out there. You all agree, Masters?
Yeah, I mean
Sociable,
for adults,
sociable.
yeah. But for adults, as long as you are the first son, you haven't got any kid yet, then you are considered belongs to these sectors. Yeah, so there are a lot of newlywed. You will buy this place. Yeah, the husband probably need to look more at this place and see how to enhance it.
Okay, good. Master Eric, I heard you something to say to add on.
No, as you say, the bus interchange and the hawker center, MRT, I think this person will be very sociable. Lots of friends. Yeah.
Lots of friends. Yeah. Lots of friends. Social. Right.
但是比较反叛。
Rebellious.
Yes， 你看那个反公主那里就有一些很难管教啊。这个注意一下。
Actually, just to add on the what Master Feng mentioned, the bow and arrow, the Sungai Tampines over there, that's bow and arrow. Personally, I have done Feng Shui. When I see bow and arrow, it's waterway. For mommy out there or going to be mommy, go out there. If you are thinking of becoming a mommy in Passir Ris 8, you may want to look for a good gynae because this may create. The bow and arrow may indicate that you have probably a difficult pregnancy, difficult delivery. Sometimes during delivery there may be some complication, or the boy's health it's a bit weak when he was young, and then and as he grows up to a teenager, he will be very rebellious. So these are something that you want to take note. So the very first thing first, you need to get yourself a very good gynae. If you already purchased this place. Or you're thinking of really getting into this place, or you're pregnant at the present moment, you want to get a very good gynae. Okay, that's my advice. I just spoke to somebody two nights ago. He's looking into buying a property in Tampines. Same thing when I saw this bow and arrow in Tampines or the property over there. I asked him very clearly what he has. He says, "Yep, he was very rebellious and his mom kept telling him when his mom was carrying him, it was a very difficult pregnancy, very very difficult pregnancy." Okay, good. Masters, anything to add on to the east? If not, let's move on to the southeast.
Yeah, if you look at the southeast, southeast also quite good. I think, yeah, the pond. I like the pond over there, the southeast, and also the MRT. Yeah, the one I think is a very good, and again, it's near. Yeah, and the park. the thing is near. But I see a car park with triangle shapes. But in Feng Shui, triangle actually means fire. So fire at this wood sector. Southeast is the wood sector like the east. So if you have fire, means that hidden means that the temple of the first daughter also may not be so good and it's hidden inside there, and then it may accumulate some of the anger and suddenly just pum. So probably need to watch out for this one, and need to have a more intent, more care from the parents.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Like you say, the MRT, the pond, the park. Yeah, and this southeast sector also represents, let's say, our network, how we link with people, our detailedness. So the supporting elements are not too bad over here. So I guess let's look at this by looking at this map here. The southeast pretty strong compared to the northeast or north. Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. In fact, I think after looking into the whole 8 sectors, the southeast sector is probably the one that I'm most pleased about. First and foremost, there's an MRT station there. So southeast represents the year coming 2024, 2025. Also represents the first daughter in the house. The body parts representing will be the lymph nodes, right? The characters will be whether this person is tidy or not tidy, right? It can be OCD or not. Generally speaking, looking at it because of the MRT station, because of the White Sands Shopping Center, where the congregation of human beings, the park and the pond, I pretty much like this sector. All right, I pretty much like it. In fact, this is a sector that you cannot ask for anything more. However, there's always a yin and yang. There's a little drawback here as well. Because of the White Sands Shopping Mall, this little small girl, or yourself, if you're a first daughter, confirm shopaholic. All right, daddy, if you're a little girl, you want to watch out on her expenditure. All right, Feng Sifu, Yameka.
Also a little bit only a little bit lazy for the elder girls That's all That's why I can see. And also got one problem I don't mean to insult 就是说你看如果那个水靠近，如果你的房子在西南方比较靠近南方那里，就是说而且北方又不 strong 的话，掉头发是肯定的，这个要注意sorry 这个事情
You see lah. Everything talk about hair first. I want to clean all the studio.
Okay.
Right. Well, masters, at least in the southeast, there's some good news. What about the south? Do you think the south has even better news?
All right. Come, Master Feng. Sorry, let's go for Master Simas first.
Simas first, okay.
South, you have the school here already. Yeah, great. Which means that the second daughter is very good, and also I think the connection, the relationship or the visibility of the household over here is very good, and the certification wise also very good. Why? Because school over there at the south, this is the one that I like. Yeah. How about yours?
Well,
Master Feng.
我觉得这个地方是很不错的。如果调得好的话，在这边读书，他们可以拿到很好的成绩因为这个 sector 是代表名誉前景都很好当然，大儿子还是大女儿的方位跟这个方位一起配合的话，那是没得说了。当然，像我们去帮你调的，那当然是最好的啦我们会给你状元学生但是南方你也要注意如果你的房子的 layout 不小心有缺陷的话，那你就要注意一些外桃花
外桃花
因为南方代表 relationship OK What about Mr. Eric 再加一点下去吧。
Okay, as all of you mentioned, there's a Meridian Primary School, and then there's an Eco Park over there, which is also represented by wood. So South Fire is pretty, well supported, and it's strong. So people with this strong South are more passionate. They are more 热情. So it's pretty good, pretty good. I like.
不要太自信，对。
I somehow or other can feel that Master Feng always divert a bit of issues into the current affair issues, about the entertainment world in Singapore. Or let's start. Okay. Yes. The south is pretty decent. We have a lot of construction going on, especially if you are staying inside, and then you have construction in the south sector because of Pasir Ris 8 itself. There's also the open field and schools. I also see that the south has a bit of portion that's been the MRT station, which is also very good. That means 你吃到那个气，你变拿到那个气啊, and then there's a school. So what's going to happen is south represents a few things. South represents visibility, prettiness. So the person or the ladies staying in here with his second daughter, generally speaking, they are pretty decent, very pretty. All right, 很漂亮, okay? And civilized. Very civilized. People here are very civilized, courtesy, polite. We always like to deal with clients and potential clients. They are very civilized and polite. But I do see something of a concern as well. All right, concern, of course. Costa Ris. Can someone tell me what's the meaning of Costa?
Coast.
Costa. Yeah, it's coast. Right? So it's a bit of water here. So I also think that, like I say, yin and yang. So the relationship here can also be lukewarm at times. So I always strongly believe that in relationship you need to be working together. Husband and wife need to have two hands to clap. If not, things doesn't work. Okay, anything that happens, be it good or not, all because of two hands. There's not one party to it. So we still need to work on our relationship. Be it is a good sector, it is promising sector. It's good for our students' education. We still need to work on it. What say your masters?
Right.
Yeah, I think again, look at these sectors. This is a sector that actually grade quite high because inside and outside means that overseas and local both are very good. But when going overseas, going to the eco park itself, you will see some water, but the real water ponds over there already. Yeah, so means that overseas at these sectors, if go too far, might not be so good. So from the other sector, if you go around, then you can see that most of them go overseas are good. Then coming to this sector, you better come back. So don't stay overseas for too long.
Yeah, study local study local will be better.
Okay, good. All right, Master, shall we move into the southwest sector? Wendy, what do you suggest?
Yep.
Well, let's move to the southwest then. How about this, Master Eric? You want to take us through the southwest?
Oh, this is a very important sector, southwest.
Yeah.
Southwest is Earth, and this Earth is Mother Earth, and this Mother Earth also represents the mother in the family. Okay, and Mother Earth is also about stability. Okay, so if okay, you choose a unit that you measure and then you see that the southwest is missing corner, try to avoid that. This is my advice. Try to avoid that. Yeah. Okay.
As a matter of fact, I strongly suggest that you avoid it totally. You have a southwest missing corner.
Yes. Agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so mummies all have to take note of missing corner in the southwest. Okay, so that's southwest. What about the west side, masters?
Before we go further, I think Master Feng and Master
sorry.
Simas, no problem. Master Feng and Master Simas have something to add on to the southwest, including myself. So Master Feng, Master Eric, Master Simas, please go ahead.
Yeah, you look at again, local and overseas. I say local is better because there's this pallets, this condominium, the pallets. Pallets means what? Very, very colorful, right? So it's actually helping the southwest sector, and also the nest is over there. Means that the ladies, the lady boss of the house is a very good home care of the house. However, over here, if you take a closer look, there's this a circle kind of a road turning, right? The road turning in a circle, but the circle is not formed yet. So circle in the feng shui, normally we say that it's metal, right? And then it's going to form at southwest sector. So I mean, from the illness wise, I think southwest also means our stomach. So stomach got something formed. So probably we need to do this checkup more often to make sure that there's no such bad things happening.
Okay. Good, good. 冯师傅，3块2块啊。
好，大家都讲这个地方是不错，但是这个地方除了 missing corner 以外，如果有厕所的话，而且这个东北方也有缺角的话，这样就有很大的影响了。家里的人的肠胃啊都有问题啊那种，所以要非常的小心，因为这个决定的是一家之母啊，一家之母的健康非常重要啊，不是一家之，是一家之主，煮饭的煮。所以呢，这个
也是主人的主，最近也是主人的主。
对，所以我们要非常的小心，这个方位是非常重要的。虽然它很不明显这个地方，但是我相信没有坏消息，但是相当好的一个方位，所以不要选有缺角或者是有厕所在西南方的这个房子，是可以避免一些问题的。好，谢谢。
Thank you, Master
Thank you
Feng.
so much, Master Feng. I want to add on 2 points. Would that be okay, Mary? Can I add on 2 points? All right. So I would like to highlight to you 2 things. There's a cross junction at Passir Ris Drive 1. All right. That's a big cross junction. And further down from the south and the southwest area, you have big flyovers and transitions of highways. Okay. So there are going to be many changes between 2024 and between 2026 and 2027. All right, these changes from 2026 to 2027 is drastic. It could be change of job, change of career, or someone in the family getting married, or someone in the family going to school, or going to the national service, something like that. All right, or decided to jump into the bandwagon and become their own bosses. Okay, so big changes. I'm telling you, it's huge changes. So embrace yourself. If you are somebody who likes stability, there are. I'm afraid, I'm sorry to say that between 2027 and 2026, these 2 areas, transition period, going to have a lot of changes. Okay, so embrace. All right, this is 2 points on.
Okay, does it mean that there's changes, overseas also changes, regardless
yes,
where
local
you are?
and correct, masters. You're totally correct. Local and overseas. All right, the changes starts from the towards the end of 2026 already, spread all the way to the whole year of 2027 actually. Yeah. And in year 2027 there's going to be another changes in itself in the house itself, in its own residence. All right, so changes. Unlike if you are somebody who has like stability, then that year you need to embrace yourself. Okay. Good.
Okay,
Wendy, please take over. Thank you.
Yes. Right. Okay. So beside the big changes to take note of, okay, all mummies also have to be careful of this area. Okay, so what about the west area?
Wow. This west area tells me 2 things. The people over here are either foodie, that means everything they put in their mouth must be of quality. All right, doesn't mean it has to be expensive. Meaning to say the hor fun must have a wok hey or the char kway teow must have siham must be fresh lah. Okay.
Yes, Mr. Kitchen know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. Either that they are very straight talker. That means whatever they open their mouth, they speak to the point, just like us, to the point, and sometimes a bit not so careful. Yes. All right.
Okay. Ulcer. Watch out. Eat too much of this wok hey, I got ulcer.
Ulcer lah.
Yes, definitely. Okay.
You see the screw over there, it's fire over at your mouth, leh. Wow.
哇，讲话很厉害哦。
牙尖嘴利是吧？
牙尖嘴利，但是有口舌是非嘞。但是这边呢，如果是住的是律师的话，我相信就没什么大问题了啊，他就会比较出名啊，嘴巴是特别的厉害咯。都是骂人家出名的哦。
Okay, so it's good for lawyers. Okay, so all lawyers, please take note. Master Feng is highlighting.
Actually, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. There is if you look further on a bit, I think you can see a Buddhist foundation over there. Buddhist foundation also represents metal. So metal and west are complementing each other. 你说他讲话很够 fire. Yeah, sometimes maybe talk too harsh, too fast.
Yes.
Also, remember of throat problems, heatiness, dental issues, tongue, if you can take a look closer at the Tampines Highway (TPE) in the west sector, there is also a very big transition period between the exit 4. Okay, so there is, like I said, in 2026, 2027, there's a big transition in life. In 2029, there's going to be another big transition in life yourself. As a matter of fact, because Passir Ris Drive 1, that is a road that's crossing the river, the very small sungai, there also be a big changes in life lah. So take note, embrace yourself. Like I said, changes can be good or bad. If you ask me, I would say these changes from 2028 towards 2029, or rather the beginning of 2029, is quite a drastically disadvantaged one. All right, I try to hold my language. It's disadvantaged. Okay, why? Because the moment you transit, you have a school, which is quite a big school
over there.
Yeah, fire element. Yeah, that's the reason. Okay.
But Master KK, there's a circle. There's a circle over there, and then there's a water. Okay, means that someone trying to help you, but actually want your money.
Oh dear. Good.
进入圈套。
圈套 and money money is
套你的钱啊，对。
So I'm not so sure.
会被人家套掉啊。
对，小心上套。对，
So there's another issue I want to highlight it, because the beginning of the west sector, if you can look slightly somewhere near the exit 4, there is a utility building. Right, utility building is also fire element, and this is a big fire element, because utility is a 大电厂啊, 电, okay, big fire element. So literally, the transition from 28 towards 29 can be quite painful and can be quite a stressful one, right? Atrocity. So beware. So when you are selecting your house, try to avoid missing corners in the southwest and the west, because this will symbolize a missing transition between 2028 and 2029. Tough. Okay.
Okay. But the fire elements over there also can represent the documentation, contracts. So for that period, be very, very careful with what you sign or what sort of documents are you going to give out. That
totally
matters.
Totally agree, Master. Whenever you want to put a signature on, double check. Don't save the lawyer fee. Make sure you get someone expert to look through your documents. Correct, not, Masters?
Yes.
Okay, good. Wendy, 交返俾你啦。
So nothing else to add on to the west side, right, Masters?
还有一点哦，要注意一下，因为火烧金啊，你的肺那里要注意，不要抽太多的烟哦，抽烟不好，要注意哦。你的肺啊，烧了就烟斗呢，一点点。他除非他的
你是在讲我
你怎么知道？你太聪明了。
Okay, so smokers, please be careful when you're selecting a unit. Okay, if you're not sure, please approach your masters. Okay, so much for the west. What about the northwest, Master KK?
All right, before we forget about the west represents a third daughter. Okay, so this one, Yatian to lead as a third daughter. Okay, so so about the northwest represents the father, represents the body parts of your head, and then your lung as well. So and colon. So I see over here, I can tell you something about the father's character. Father is extremely hardworking. The man in the house, the man in the family, or the father is extremely hardworking, because there's a big construction site over there. It's called the HDB Costa Grove. All right, so symbolize the father is hardworking. Simultaneously, father is sociably very active. Okay, very active sociably, very fun. Love crowds, love people. All right, a bit entertainer. All right, come, Masters, add on to what I have to say.
I see the Elias more. Wow, which is a benefactor. Yeah, because Elias also means God. God means heaven. Heaven at northwest sector is also a heaven sector. So you got benefactors coming in to help. And this is also close to Passir Ris, Elias Community Hub. Which means that not only that, they'll bring a lot of people to actually help you at the same time. So the father at this of the household actually got a lot of support, and also can command. Right, so it's not only hardworking but also can command, which is very good. But new wed couple, you are not the the men are not the father yet, unless you have kids. So watch out.
Okay.
Watch out.
Well,
Okay.
all
Because
the good stuff, yeah, all the good stuff are there. But further on a little bit more, I see Elias Park School and Overseas School. So these two are the fire elements. Okay, so fire elements, like you said, authority down here may be, okay, the authority will be challenged if you're a boss of a company. So this one you gotta really take note. This one, yeah.
Okay. Good.
So
洪
this-
师傅
this is
掌管乖了。
哦，全部的好东西你们讲了，但是你不要忘记哦，这边有火克金哦，火克金会对男主人的头不好哦，还有配合其他方位不好的话，会有脑神经衰弱哦，甚至最严重的话会引起一点中风哦，这点你就要注意啊。如果你的灶头stove 放在那个西北方位，那就 synchronize 了，就是同步，那这个头部的健康就非常要小心了，而且要小心三高哦，高血压咯，高血脂啦这种哦，还有心脏的问题所以因为它先天是在南方嘛，所以要非常的注意这个火学校的问题。所以你选房子的话，上下很大的关系，因为它的 sector 会跑来跑去的。所以要建议你们要找一个资深的风水师帮你们选房子是最好的，因为你买一个房子很贵哦，但是健康更重要的，希望大家要严重的考虑一下。好的
Yes, agree, Master.
Okay.
Totally agree. Okay, good. Having said that, any masters to add on for the northwest sector? Anything to add on?
No.
If not, Master
Okay.
Feng, Master Eric, right?
No, I don't have anything to add on here.
还有我再加一点点，因为它有水嘛，金卸掉嘛，所以它那边也很会花钱哦，要注意。就是这样。
投资
水泄
钱赚得多，花的更多，守不住财哦。最重要的问题 ，OK 请注意。
投资要小心，也是投资要小心哈。
是的。
这样 Masters， 你们可以测得出这个 Father 在家里有没有去 KTV 的习惯？
我没有。
很大的机会哦，为什么呢？
因为他要会唱歌才可以去啊。
对，那个对卦要好你对卦好就会喜欢唱歌嘛，你对卦不好你是骂人嘛，对吧？所以他对卦好了，那他就会去唱歌了。
他被火克都累到唔清唔楚了，
唔清唔楚了，声音沙哑，唱不漂亮的歌。
惊鸿之意不在酒嘞。
哎呀，OK，
很难放。
不要再讲了，等一下越描越黑啊！这边等一下有小孩子在听这种节目，不好意思。虽然是 current affair，OK， 来，这个是我们的 ，this is actually the side map of the whole development. Like I said, the whole development is actually in an awkward shape, a very awkward shape. It's actually water element. So this whole development itself is actually water element because it's not of a significant shape. It's not a specified shape. Okay, so depending on which block you buy and which development you purchase in terms of which unit you purchase in terms of the house, it may not be some are very ideal, some may not be ideal. So Masters, having said that, having seen this already, would you like to give your points of the property? What's your point? Oops, am I too fast?
It's all right.
It's okay. It's okay.
Right. Yes.
Just bring it on.
Yes.
Just bring it on. We just explain.
Okay, come. Master Sim, you said your point is 3 yes to buy,
Yes.
7 no to buy. Come, go ahead and tell us why.
So I'm talking about people who want to buy and going to stay there, especially for new wed lah. So new wed, you want to buy and stay there. So first of all, you can see that you go overseas will be good. So newlywed, will you go overseas? No, right? So we stay locally, right? So it's not so good, because unless people already have children, whatever, and then the career itself is already established, and then go overseas. The father go overseas, and you can see the father's very good, and overseas very good for this coming few years, especially after 2025, right? And then the south also very good. So otherwise for newlywed, not not very, unless you have strengthened the sectors internally, and especially for the sun itself, it's not the first, it's not the second, it probably is the not even the third one. Okay, yeah, so then it'll be good. So the chances is very slim lah. So that's why I give it a 3 yes and 7 no.
Okay, good. Next we have Master Eric. Master Eric, you say 4 for yes to buy, 6 no to purchase. Please tell us more.
Okay, why 4? Why 4? Firstly, if the price is very attractive, I don't mind buying because I know how to settle the 6 bets area.
Take the 6 and 9, yeah.
Yes. Basically, you know, there is no perfect house, okay, but there are good units. So I believe that inside this big plot, we can find some really good stuff inside there. And with the right feng shui, everything can be eased off and smoothened out. And it should be okay. Yeah, I still stick to my numbers here, 4, 6. So I can turn the 6 into a better, higher number. Yeah.
Right. Something positive.
Yep.
Good. Feng Sư傅，
我说是呢，不可以，是为什么呢？因为我很关心，如果是做生意的人，他西方是收成嘛，收成有难，然后他的西北方又那个钱财又花的那么多，头又有问题，身体又不是说很健康，所以对男主人不是很好。北方呢，肾气又不够啊。这点是我担心，肾气不够，回到家太累了，累死了。而且它的东北方啊，就是它的平台也不是说很好，所以呢，我是说，如果是生意人买的话，就要很小心，不要买，就是4号嘛，显示多过。当然，如果是我自己选的话，我会选那一个，会把它的分数变回去，变到好了一点就是这样我的就这样。
So for the benefit of the non-Mandarin speaker or business owner, please be very wary and careful when you're selecting a unit there. Correct?
Yep. Yes.
All right. Wonderful.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you, Master KK.
My point is 3.5. Yes.
Wow.
And, you're the one asking not to put 0.5.
How come got 0.5 one?
Because the calculated 0.5. That's the reason why it's at the 0.5. You know, 6.5 and 6.5 not to buy. The reason is very simple. I always view that when you purchase a property, you must see where's the TOP. If the TOP is the date and then the year, if the TOP year, you know to see in the next 3 years what's going to happen. If the next 3 years is not going to be a good years, the moment you purchase, you go into the house, it's going to be suffering or struggling. This is a property that you should avoid. That's my first priority concern. Okay, because the moment you get a key, of course, certain people you get a key, you want to start paying your loans. Really, you got to have renovation. It's a lot of money incurred. You really want to make sure that whatever the deed or the TOP, you can get a better. So that's the reason I actually want to give it a 3 because the TOP date is 2025. By the time 2025, this property has already passed its prime. Past its prime already. In fact, coming to the end already, the prime. So that's the reason why I give it only a 3. The second thing I really don't like about this is the north sector. The north sector is really about cash flow. So cash flow is, if it's weak, that means you don't hold money in the home. Your money come in and out very fast. All right. Also symbolized because Singapore has 3 people. One of them is diabetic. I really don't like the north sector here. To add this on is that the northeast sector and the southwest sector are not strong. When the southeast sector and the northeast sector and the southwest sector are not strong, it symbolizes stress and to the family, which is not very good. Okay, so that's the reason why there's a 3 only. And why is the 0.5 come from? Actually, the 0.5 comes from the fact that there is an MRT. If there is no MRT, Passir Ris MRT in this development, I will not even give it a 0.5. So the MRT earns the 0.5. Right? If not, I'll just give it a 3.
The 0.5 is MRT.
3點鐘了，3點鐘了。
我幫瓜了嘛，
瓜了。 Gam.
Okay, that's the main reason why we think that is this concern for me. All right, Wendy, back to you.
Thank you so much for today, Masters. Okay, so generally we have gone through all the sectors that we have seen, one full cycle. Masters has also explained to you who will be affected at each individual. Okay, so after having gone through all this, if you have any questions to ask the Masters before we move on to the next sector, you can just put it up in the comment box and we will just go through it very quickly. Just give me a second. Let me see if there's any questions at the moment for the Masters.
No, actually, there's no questions. But just like to say hello to Eason. Hello, good afternoon, Eason.
Yes.
Jia En. All right, and Ted. Right. Lee Ted Hin. All right, this is
My
Feng
friend.
Shui your friend.
Yes.
Support you.
Yeah.
Yes. Well,
Alright,
thank
good.
you very much for joining us today.
Good. Any
Wendy?
comments from the public? Anyone who wants any question to ask, we can actually try our best to answer you. So now you see the points are pretty low. So to purchase or not to purchase is basically still up to you. Correct or not?
Yeah. From my point of view, from what I understand from Masters, so all the mummies, the newlyweds, the business people have to actually take note, but it's very good for lawyers and probably, can I add salesmen as well as teachers because of the fire element that you were saying earlier?
Salesman cannot, because salesman is East sector. The East is very punished by the. Depend on your, again, depends. If you're working for a local company, still not so bad. If you're looking for MNC, then you pretty much hit it bad lah. Hit it bad. Correct, Masters? You all agree?
Okay.
Yeah, salesmen need to talk. What the West is so many fire elements, cannot talk. Jalan.
Yeah.
So, but then down there, there's a lot of units to choose from. So just
Yes.
be mindful of all the areas that we pinpoint, and then take note.
Yeah, so like Southern a little bit, probably the school will be on top already.
Yeah, because
Possible, yes,
salesmen sometimes need to entertain. You know, if they cannot sing, then very bad for them. Their business cannot come in. Okay, that's one.
KTV.
Masalah good West sector lah. Then they can sing better mah.
Right. I think to play it safe before you select the unit, I think it's best to approach the Masters, just to make sure there's no missing corners and then all your facings and everything is smooth and beautifully, in harmony, right? I think that will be the best choice. Yeah.
Good. Having said that, Masters, anything to add on? If not, I want to share something about what we can do for the public to enhance their feng shui. All right, can you give me a few minutes to share what we have, what we can help to enhance our
System.
sector system. Would that be okay?
Yes, good.
Okay, okay. Okay. All right, good. All right, good. So, first and foremost, as you can see, the sector has been set up already. So the points are here. All right, Master Simas is 3 and 7 to know. Master Eric is 4 to yes and 6 to know. Master Fong is 4 to yes and 6 to no. Myself is 3.5 to yes, 6.5 to no. Okay, total points 36.25% to purchase, 63.75% not to purchase. Again, these are our own view. We are not paid by developers or property agents or anybody to view our feng shui experts' view on this. Okay, discretion is on yourself. All right. So if you want us to help you to select house, or you want to select house for yourself, we strongly suggest that you get yourself one of these handbook. This is a modern feng shui home selection checklist workbook for property buyer. In this checkbook, we will have able to teach you step by step how to point out where is a good property and how to point out where are the properties that you need to be concerned. How do you do that? Because it's a workbook. Basically, we give you a workbook. We go by each sector of the property. Okay, put down your property, and then by looking at the north sector, we actually are able to tell you what are to look out for in the north sector using street directory. Like I said, street directory is perfect for house selection. All these items stated here are not very good. There are 8 items selected over here. You must see whether they appear or not. If they appear 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, or 5 times. For example, if you have a construction site and it appeared 2 times in the north sector, you need to put a tick. If it appeared a police station or a post office in the north sector, you need to tick. All right, if there is a factory or warehouses, how many factories or warehouses there, you need to put a tick. Once you do a tick, there's a box for you to aggregate your score. So you have 3 ticks, you put 3 over here. So it's 3/8. That means this sector failed. All right, this sector does not meet the minimum requirement. And if this sector is not good, what are the implications? It implies it's all written here. The second boy is not very good. The cash flow got problems, memory strategy. The year 2032, 2020 are also having a stressful year. So what about health? All right, these are the sector that if it's not good, then you'll have health problems, enigma, kidney problems. All these are problems that you will face. So this workbook is specially created by Circle 96 for potential or people who are looking for property. I think this is fantastic. There's no such workbook out there in the market. We are the first to create this. However, I'm sad to say, first batch sold already. Need to reprint already. Okay, need to reprint. Needs time. All right. So we will take in order now. We will take in order now, but needs time to reprint. All right. Again, let me stress again, because of the pandemic, the printing time and the lab time and things like that, the lead time, we don't know. We can't be sure. Okay. So, but this is definitely a workbook that nobody out there, not in Singapore, not in the world, has created such workbook for any property agents or home buyers to use. Okay. You're buying a property that is so expensive, 1 million, and now you know HDB also very expensive. A 19-20-year-old house is going to cost $500,000. You jolly well get yourself prepared, arm yourself. Don't be stingy. Don't be pound foolish and penny wise, pound foolish. Okay, and all these good books, properly designed for you, only come at a very low cost of $47 each. And the first 20 people who purchase gets 30 minutes house analysis. House analysis is a 30 minutes house for your own existing house. By looking at your own existing house, we know what are the problems you have, and we will tell you, highlight to you what are the sectors you need to watch out. Okay, when you go and select a new house and as this sector fails and go below expectation, do not buy this property. Simple as that. Okay, this is free, right? Because of the delay in terms of receiving this book, we are giving you free the first 20 people. Okay, if not, there's no such thing. One now you buy $47, we don't give you free house analysis. Okay, and
Master KK. So
yes, sir.
This is going to be done online and using the street directory, looking at the environment, right?
Yes, sir. This is all done online. Because of COVID, we do not suggest we meet up. Okay, for your own safety, for our own safety, lah. Everybody good. Would that be okay? Yeah. All right. I think better lah. Yeah. I confess. I really confess. I never go to the KTV. Yeah, I got no interesting friends. I don't have interesting friends. All my friends never invite me to KTV. Okay. my master phone 你笑得咁大聲做咩啊？
我哋都冇去啊嘛。
我去一定拉埋你噶嘛，係咪？
我就唔好去就冇拉我哋去啦。
好，你冇同我老婆講就得啦。Okay, come back to 言歸正傳哈。Okay, so a bit of a promotion for you guys. If you're looking for home selection, you don't know what to buy, and you need professional expert. I think we have demonstrated our professionalism and expertise over there for the past 1 hour. We are going to give you a special promotion. You select 3 properties for you at the usual price of 1,500. But today, only today, you click today, you contact us, you fill out the form, we'll give you at 1,088. And this is for the first 6 people only. First 6 people only. After that, don't come and look for us. And because of your immediate action, we're going to give you a free checklist. This book, right, we'll give you free. All right, totally free. So the promotion today is this. Number 1, free. These are $47. Workbook for house buyers. Secondly, the hot selling, the most popular one is this, the home selection for people who want to buy a house. All right, for first 6 packs only. And then for people who think that they already purchased a house and want to see Feng Shui, please fill out the form. The link is over there. Wendy will be very kindly to put the link in our chat so everybody can see the link. Would that be okay, Wendy? Yes?
Yes, already done that. Just arranged.
Wow, wonderful. Okay, good. Everybody happy? Good. You want a screenshot and everything? All right. Again, we only will see you if you fill out the form. All right. Good. Masters, I have done my presentation. Can you kindly take over? I want to
take a drink.
No.
A drink. You've been actually, yes, you've been sharing so much. I'll buy you a cup of coffee later.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay.
Yeah, I think one very important point I want to point out. Actually, the location, as I mentioned, right, is still empty right now. So we cannot feel the qi, whatever, because some of the units, especially condo, before and after they build is very different. You go there and you measure that qi is very different. So currently what we base on is the map, the floor plan, the site information that we have, and of course the street directories, the outside information. But sometimes it's not all the time that the documentation and the real situation can be different. Yeah, I have encountered before. For example, just now the football club over there is drawn and everything is there, but I go to the site, nothing, zero. It's just a flat area. So would it be there or not? We don't know. We really don't know. We don't know what happened next 2 years or next 3 years.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
maybe a satay club.
There's a hawker center there. We go and eat satay one day and find out what's going on.
Good. Okay.
Buy mango, eat satay.
The hanghe, the what pengkang fish already. Yeah, also no more already right now.
This sector are no good. Don't eat ham. I tell you. Yes, seriously. Yeah.
A lot of implication. I don't know whether for people view it as a bone or view it as a good advice. Okay, Wendy, take over.
Yep.
Well, interesting so far. I've learned quite a few things today. So watch what we eat. Watch the health.
Healthy
correct?
food. Yep.
Yes, but so far it seems to be quite good for mummy as well. Newlyweds just have to be careful, right? Yeah. So, but generally, not very keen to purchase a property. However, if you like the location or for other various reasons, Master Eric has not once, not twice, but many times assured us things can be actually looked into, right? And then we can actually adjust it accordingly as well. I've actually put up the link as well to, if any of you have any keen interest to just take a look into a property, especially the units that you are actually looking into. Since you're already investing this kind of money, have a peace of mind, speak with our masters, just write into us and we will revert to you once the next working weekdays is here. We will definitely revert as soon as possible by myself and the masters, so you can rest assured, just like what Master KK has also shared. Otherwise, get the checkbook list. It's a very good workbook. Help yourself. But if you're still lost, you need the professional expertise, drop us a call, visit our website. You can always drop us a message as well. We will also revert back to you as quickly as we can. So if you're a bit slow, please just bear with us, because we do have a fair bit of inquiries on a daily basis. I promise that I will return to you as soon as I can. So if you have any questions, please feel free. You can still post it on now. Otherwise, don't worry. You can always visit our website or Facebook. We will also attend to you from there. Okay? Any other things?
Maybe a point to add is that we do not advise people to buy expensive feng shui auspicious item like dragons, qilin, a three-legged toad, three-legged frog, biting the money, all those things. Yeah, those things we do not use it at all. Yeah, that makes the house look like a Chinese temple, animal farm, whatever. Yeah. So rest assured.
Yeah, my masters are all modern feng shui specialists, so we are not religious based. Okay, we do not recommend any. In fact, if you talk to them, it is actually very interesting. You will learn a lot more, like what I've done, what has happened to me. Quite a cultural shock that you actually don't even need fountains, and I don't know people.
What happened to you?
What happened to me? It's been a cultural shock, because I didn't realize feng shui has nothing. You don't even need things like what I always understood. I thought when you walk into a feng shui place, you need to have fountains here, fountains there. You need to put all the big, awful figurines, the very gaudy ones, right smack in your face at certain areas like the doorway or the window way. I never realized that all these are not necessary. So that itself is already amazing. So rest assured, the masters are not going to tell you how to renovate the place, what kind of figurines to put. So You don't have to turn your house, into a place that people will go in and go, oh shoot, what is this? In fact, when you buy your place and you've seen any of my masters, when your friends or your relatives visit your place, they will not even realize your place has been Feng Shui audited. It is that subtle. Okay.
No hacking, no 45-degree door, no this sort of things. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No red wall.
We
However,
will not.
However, if you really have crystal, if you really have the fountain, if you really have the PCO, you really have the three-legged already there, we make it work for you, really.
Please give it to me. Yes.
No, we make it work for you. Put it at the right place, it works. But not all the time, because we need to know all these things. They are their time that they need to work, their time, their location that they need to work, and they give you the right key at the right time, at the right place.
Yes.
Thank you, Thomas, for that assurance. Right, Thomas, our client a few years ago. Actually, they were looking into buying Passir Ris 8. That's the reason why we invited them to come and listen to our talk today. I hope this talk is beneficial to you. I hope it also reassured to you what kind of things you should or should not buy, especially people who are thinking of family planning. The north sector must be strong. Northwest and north sector must be strong. Southwest, northeast sector must be strong. Not strong, a bit difficult. Thank you so much, Thomas, again. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, apart from not buying and selling anything from you, we guarantee chop and side. We will not bring you to KTV or Golden Mouth to buy any mango. Okay.
Master KK,
Cannot eat satay also. Cannot eat satay.
You might have dashed some gentlemen's hope, maybe that's what they are hoping,
They're hoping for what KTV 冇揾我啦，你揾馮師傅啦，呢啲係馮師傅嘅嘢，唔係我嘅嘢。
Can you imagine what a good excuse, the gentleman can use? My master KK told me that I must.
Okay, 開玩笑。Okay, without any other comments. Thank you so much, Wendy. Thank you, Master Fong. Thank you, Master Simas. Thank you, Master Eric. It was a great afternoon. Thank you so much, all. And we will see you guys back again. If you guys would like to know what's the next condominium we are interested in, please key into the chat or please, type into our Facebook, and then we see what we can do. And then we bring up the next property to tell you more. Okay? Good.
Will do. Then we will see you live again soon.
Stay safe. Stay healthy, stay away from KTV, stay from satay, stay at home. Support local. Bye.
Yes.
Take care. Bye. Have a good weekend.
Wash your hand always. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Yes, Master.
Bye-bye.
Bye. See you.
再见。
See ya.